The Vargas tragedy in Venezuela began on December 15, 1999. The state was covered by about 3 meters of flood during flash floods and a mudslide. This caused mass destruction across the state of Vargas.
The major cause of this flood was major rains. This is a seasonal phenomenon. Rainfalls increased by 40 to 50%. Another reason for this was political corruption because the villages and homes were built in unsafe areas.
There wasn't frequent flooding before this event because the country was not used to the amount of rainfall it received in the year of 1999. Roughly 328,000 square kilometers were affected. The magnitude of the flooding was roughly 30.8, one of the worst floods that have ever occurred. The frequency and magnitude rise as the climate changes. There were many human influences that caused this flood. Venezuela was developing rapidly, including the construction of a multi-lane highway connecting the city of Caracas with an airport. Because residents in the area was relatively new, there was limited flood knowledge about the area. Engineers didn't account for the flood hazards that can be associated with the construction of a multi-lane highway in the area.
Over 10,000 people were killed by the flooding and mudslide. Another 140,000 people lost their homes due to this catastrophic event. It most definitely interrupted day-to-day life. Although dozens of other countries helped with aiding the people of Venezuela, it still took a very long time to rebuild even the necessities. Still today, there are many structures in Venezuela that are dilapidated. The people of Venezuela have expressed concerns about these structures since the possibility of another landslide is unknown and the buildings would cause more problems. The major port of Monquita was damaged, infecting containers and halting all export operations. An estimated economic loss of around $3 billion has occurred. Almost all the crops were completely destroyed, along with bridges, roads, factories, and telecommunication. It was estimated that over $2 million government dollars would have needed to be spent. It was estimated that in total it would take $2 billion to fully fix everything that was damaged, both resident costs and government costs combined.
The government pushed for the relocation of citizens living in the flood dangerous areas. However, thousands still remained at risk. The American Red Cross is training the Venezuelan Red Cross for the inevitable. This means preparing for future earthquakes and mudslides. The Venezuelan Red Cross is working to improve communication and cooperation among other disaster relief departments within the Venezuelan government. The American Red Cross claims the Venezuelan government is being equipped with the knowledge that could be the difference between a minor disaster and a major disaster. Also, as Venezuela has been hit with seemingly unavoidable floods since 1999, the country has looked into satellite mapping to pinpoint potential flood risk areas.